Welcome to a quick grounding ritual with CACAO. Today we're going to get into our bodies and experience what grounding is before our day starts and all the chaos that can come with it. If you're a mom, you know what it is, these few minutes that you can take in the morning to ground yourself, to reconnect with yourself can do wonders for the rest of your day with your kids, with yourself. And if you work, it's also the same thing at work. You can find your center in the beginning of the day. You can then serve other people while knowing that you filled up your cup today. So what I mean by grounding is a practice that is going to bring you back into your body and especially your lower body. As women, we tend to gather our energy and strength much more from the earth, much more from below, from our legs, from our feet. That's why in most traditions, women wear skirts or dresses because it helps them channel the energy from the earth. And life and stress tends to bring us up and out. In Ayurveda, we says that when Vata aggravates, and especially when a certain type of Vata, the air energy, aggravates, it brings everything up and out. So it can manifest as excess thoughts, it can manifest as a very shallow breathing. So when you cannot bring your breath in your belly, when you feel like all your energy is up in your head and your shoulders and your back, that means that Vata is bringing everything up. So what you want to do is help Vata brings its energy down, and it's going to support all of your health, physical and mental health. It's going to help you reduce the amount of thoughts you have, and reduce anxiety, reduce stress in general. But it's also going to support a healthy bowel movement because Vata is responsible for any movement in your body, including in your intestines. So when you help Vata bring itself down, you're as well going to support your elimination, your breathing. It will be easier to breathe in your belly. And it's also going to support your sleep at the end of the day. So you can do this practice either in the morning or at night, whenever you need to bring this energy that's up there, down there, so that you can actually benefit from the earth, from the ground, and find your calm and nourishment again. My name is Manon. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner and I support women and especially moms to feel more radiant and nurtured in their life. So if that's something that you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and stick around. What you'll need for this ritual, you can use cacao, but if you're too busy, you don't have time to prepare cacao or you don't have cacao at home, you can use water, coffee, your herbal tea, whatever drink you have right now available. So your drink, you can have your journal with you if you want to expand this practice beyond this video. You can also have some smudging if you feel like it, candles, lights, whatever reminds you of the ground. I have a pine cone, which reminds me of nature, so it's something that I find on the ground. So whatever reminds you the ground and grounding in general can be welcome here. But if it's just you, some water in your pajamas and your hair is not done and you're totally exhausted from your night, that's totally fine. You are totally welcome here. The point is to commit to yourself, support your health, and find some nourishments from the ground. Something that you want to do before this ritual, if you don't know yet, you're going to figure out which direction is around you. So where is the east, where is the south, where is the west, where is the north? You can pause this video and check on your compass application on your phone. So you're going to hold your cup in your hands and close your eyes. You're going to take a few deep breaths, as deep as you can, don't force it. Observe where your breath is going and where it can be stuck. I observe that my breath goes easily in my neck and in my shoulders, but it can have a hard time going down in my belly and in my hips. And as you're breathing, you're going to bring to mind the four directions that are around you. So where is the north, where is the east, the south, and the west? And we're going to start with the east. If you feel like it, you can turn towards the east, or you can simply bring your attention or bring your hand towards that direction. And imagine that the energy of the east is coming in through your hand or through your breath into your body. this direction of light, of renewal, of spring, of childhood. It's where the sun gets born. It's where the day starts. And let this yellow colored direction nourish you deeply. You can imagine that you're breathing in this color, the sun, the renewal. We are now going to bring our attention to the south, and this south energy is related to our ancestors, but also to summer, when it's hot outside, when the days are long, and the energy of teenagehood, when everything is possible, when we're full of energy, of dreams. And feel this red-colored direction nourish you. It's a very fiery direction. We're now going to give our attention to the west. And the west is the direction of the end of a day, the fall season. It's a direction of revelation, things we don't often expect but come to us like a thunderbolt type of energy. It's where the sun dies at the end of the day to rest during the night. It's a direction that invites us to come back inward, in our bodies, bring our senses inside. And you can see a dark blue or black color coming from this direction and nourishing your whole body, bringing clarity, discernment. And we're now going to bring our attention to the north. The north is the energy of winter, a cold, refreshing season, a purifying season. It's the direction of the moon. You can see a white-colored energy coming from the north, refreshing, cooling, nourishing your whole body and mind, preserving your cells, preserving your strength, preserving your essence, and allowing you to rest. You are now going to bring your attention to the sky, the point that if you expanded your head upward would be somewhere in the sky, so just above the crown of your head, far, far up in the sky. This is the zenith, the highest point in the sky. that brings you up, exploring, questioning, a desire to connect to bigger than you are, like we're doing right now. And coming back into your heart space, you can now direct your energy towards the ground. The point that we are connecting to is the nadir. The nadir is bringing your energy down from your pelvic floor all the way down in the earth. Low, low, down in the earth. And it's pulling you downward. Gently, softly, with warmth. You can see maybe a brown, dark, warm color coming from this direction. And now I'll let you come back into your heart space and see that you are nourished by all 6 directions. The east, the south, the west, the north, the zenith above you, and the nadir below you. You are the meeting point of all those directions. And as the meeting point of all those 6 directions, you're going to remind yourself, what day is today? What season? Where am I in the world? And as you remind yourself of the date and the space, the place where you are, you're going to bring your cup to your mouth. If you have a drink, you can smell it. And we're going to take a first sip for the place where your drink comes from. If it's cacao, you know which country it comes from, and I invite you to keep this country and this land in mind. If it's water, it comes from close to you, I suppose. If it's coffee, you can imagine where it comes from, maybe a tropical, mountainy, hilly country. And you're going to take a first sip for that land of what you're drinking. The second sip is going to be dedicated to the land of your ancestors, where your ancestors come from. And if you don't know, let something, images or feelings or sensation come from within to indicate where they come from. If you just have a continent, that's all right. But if you have a precise location, that's even better. And take your second sip in the honor of the land of your ancestors. And your third sip is going to be dedicated to the land you are on right now. It can be the land of your ancestors, but it can be a totally different place. So think about the land you are on right now and take your third sip. We're now going to do a simple practice to bring the earth into you. It's a very powerful one using your breath that may feel a little counterintuitive, but I will invite you to try it and feel it for yourself. So what you're going to do is that you are going to visualize the color red on your pelvic floor. So you're going to bring your consciousness to your breath. You can close your eyes if that helps you focus. And as you breathe, you're going to imagine that there is a flower below you. A flower that opens every time you inhale and that gathers the energy from the ground as you exhale. So you're going to see that the ground is going to come, the earth energy is going to come during your exhale in your body through your pelvic floor. So go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath. See this red colored flower on your pelvic floor pointing downward. And as you inhale, the flower opens. And as you exhale, it gathers earth from the ground and brings it back up into your body. Inhale. Exhale, let the earth come further up in your body. Inhale again. And exhale, let the earth come inside of you. And keep going with this pattern. It may seem like the earth takes a long time to get in, and that's all right. The earth is slow and heavy and dense. So if it takes many breaths to bring it up to your navel, that's all right. That's how long it takes for you. Inhale and exhale, bring the energy of the earth inside of you. Inhale and exhale. And for the next breath, I'll let you breathe at your own rhythm through your nose. Inhale and exhale through your nose, visualizing this flower gathering earth and bringing it up through your body. And if you feel like continuing this practice and you have time for it, please feel free to pause this video and keep going for as long as you want. And if you want to move on, I'll invite you to either lay down or stay sitting, whatever is most comfortable for you. Feel free to add as many pillows, blankets, bolsters to stay comfortable if you're laying down. And we are going to imagine that we're not just passively sitting on the ground, but that the earth is actively holding us. Maybe you can see arms, or maybe you can see hands under you, holding you. You're being held by the earth. Stay in this position, and I'm going to chant a mantra related to your first chakra, which is somewhere in your pelvic floor, downward, connecting you to your roots, to your most archaic self. You are held by the earth, in her arms, in her hands. Stay as long as you desire in this position, being held by the earth. You can pause this video if you want to stay longer. Otherwise, you can join me in a sitting position. Bring your cup in front of your heart and feel, maybe, is there a difference in your body from when we began? How is your breathing? What can you feel in your body? Where is your breath going now? Thank you for coming and joining me for this ritual. You can repeat this ritual as many times as you want. You can make it a daily practice. I keep it short and simple so that you can implement it in your life if that's something possible and that you desire to do. This will support not only you but your whole family as a grounded mother or woman in general is a healthy woman, because we need the earth, we need the ground to actually gather our energy, gather our strength, gather our intuition as well. I hope this practice was useful. I hope you liked it. Feel free to share it with another mom, another woman, another friend, and I'll see you again on this channel. And remember to stay radiant and nurtured. Bye bye.